Understanding your leadership purpose. Answering your why. Leadership is not merely about holding a position of authority. It's about inspiring and guiding others towards a common goal. Within the theme of our topic, it is also important to understand that identifying our leadership identity includes self-leadership. Self-leadership is, of course, the leading or influencing of self. Self-leadership is about awareness and not letting our own natural tendencies, habits, and thought processes limit our potential or purpose. Self-leadership is not a destination, it's a daily process. There are times that we will not lead ourselves very well. There are times that we as leaders make mistakes. No one is perfect. However, when we are determined to lead self-professionally and skillfully, even with our imperfections, this all becomes a part of our identity that further helps us to discover the purpose of our leadership influence that begins with practical, competent leading of self. In this session, we want to take a brief journey into some principles and precepts that can assist us in identifying our leadership identity, answering our why. A leader's life's purpose can be a statement by actions and deeds that defines an individual's core values, goals, and aspirations, which further provides a sense of direction and meaning for life and leadership, which is all a part of our identity. This includes the central motivating factors of your life, the reasons that you get up in the morning. Purpose can guide life decisions, influence behavior, shape goals, offer a sense of direction, and create meaning. For some people, purpose is connected to their occupation, which is meaningful and satisfying work. For others, their purpose lies in their responsibilities to their family or friends. Purpose is also connected to your why. Your why provides the key and the inspiration to do what you do, which provides further meaning and understanding of your identity discovered in your purpose. Your why is a statement of purpose that describes why you do the work you do and why you live the lifestyle you do. It is your calling. It is your conviction. It is your mission statement. Your why is a vision of your life and work, the tapestry and thread of your career story. Your why is your core source of motivation. Your why is the reference point for all your decisions and actions. Your why defines who you are and what makes you productive. Your why further provides stability and direction in the chaotic times of life and leadership. Your why makes you grow by giving you the courage and resilience to endure tough challenges. Money is the result of our work, but it's our why that fuels our work. Your why is the driving force behind why you want to redesign your lifestyle periodically. It explains why you want to do the work you've always wanted to do. Many have yet to discover their why or their purpose in life and in leadership. Many are working a job that they don't enjoy and follow a career path that they are simply enduring. A path to finding your why may include your answers to the following questions. What gets you excited or you can't stop thinking about? Is there a problem or challenge that emotionally moves you to take action? What kind of work gives you a sense of satisfaction or fulfillment? What aspect of your career have you enjoyed across all your past work experiences? What kind of work feels effortless to you but drives your desire to learn more and do more? Pursuit of your life purpose, answering your why, may further be informed by questions like, do you want to make a difference in the lives of others? Do you want to impact your workplace and make it better? Consider what kind of difference you want to make and then look for careers that will allow you to do that. For example, if you want to make a difference in the lives of others, you might find purpose in working as a teacher, doctor, or nurse. If you want to make a difference in your community, you might find purpose in working as a member of the city council or police officer. In addition to the preceding, think about what you're passionate about. What topics can you talk about for hours without getting bored? What issues do you care deeply about? For example, if you're passionate about animal rights, you might find a purpose in working as a humane society employee or veterinarian. If you are passionate about civil rights, you may find purpose in becoming a lawyer or a judge. If you're passionate about fashion, you might find a purpose in working as a stylist or fashion designer. Another way to find your purpose or answering your why is to reflect on your past experiences. What experiences have you had that were particularly meaningful or satisfying? For example, if you've always enjoyed working with children, you might find your purpose in teaching or working as a childcare provider. If you have enjoyed helping people through difficult times, you might find your purpose answering your why in working as a counselor or therapist. By exploring the intersection of personal values, passions, and strengths, we are able to unlock our true potential and purpose as leaders and make a meaningful impact in our environments and spheres of influence. Identifying your purpose, answering your why involves introspection, self-awareness, and reflection. Here's a step-by-step guide for your consideration. Reflect on your values. Start by identifying your core values. What principles guide your decisions and actions? Your purpose as a leader should align closely with your values. Assess your strengths and passions. Reflecting on your strengths and passions always assist in accomplishing your daily responsibilities. Ask questions of yourself like, what are you naturally good at? What activities or tasks energize you? Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you're good at and what you love to do. Consider your impact. Think about the impact you want to have on others and the world around you. How do you want to make a difference? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Reflect on meaningful experiences. Recall moments in your life where you felt fulfilled, engaged, or deeply satisfied. What were you doing during those times? What aspects of those experiences can you incorporate into your leadership purpose? Define your vision. Envision the future you want to create as a leader. What does success look like for you and your team or organization? Clarify your long-term goals and aspirations. Seek feedback. Ask for feedback from mentors, colleagues, or trusted friends. They may provide insights into your strengths, weaknesses, and areas where you can make a meaningful impact. Someone once said the largest room in the world is the room for improvement. This is one means for continuing to improve as a leader. Stay true to yourself. Ultimately, your purpose should be authentic and aligned with who you are as a person. As you stay true to yourself and lead with integrity, you will notice a change in those around you because integrity is contagious. Integrity may be defined as the quality of being honest and consistently adhering to strong moral and ethical principles and values. Integrity can also be defined as having a moral compass that leads and guides an authentic leader. Continuously reflect and refine. Discovering purpose is an ongoing, never-ending unveiling and process. As we reflect and refine our leadership purpose, make adjustments as needed. By engaging in these steps as a leader, you move further on the path of your lifelong journey of identifying your purpose and answering your why with clarity, passion, and authenticity. As we have discussed answering your why, it is also important that we look at the variety of definitions of leadership. Defining leadership is complex and multifaceted as it encompasses various perspectives and approaches. Here are 8 commonly cited definitions of leadership. Trait theory. Leadership is the ability to influence others based on certain innate qualities or traits possessed by an individual. Traits such as intelligence, confidence, determination, and charisma are often associated with effective leaders. Behavioral theory. Leadership is defined by observable behaviors and actions exhibited by individuals in positions of authority. This approach focuses on identifying specific behaviors that lead to successful outcomes, such as task-oriented or people-oriented behaviors. Contingency theory. Leadership effectiveness is dependent upon the interaction between the leader's style and the situational context. Different situations may require different leadership styles, and effective leaders are those who can adapt their approach to suit the needs of the situation. Transactional leadership. Leadership is viewed as a transactional process based on exchanges between leaders and followers. Transactional leaders motivate their followers through a system of rewards and punishments, emphasizing goal achievement and performance. Transformational leadership. Leadership involves inspiring and motivating followers to achieve common goals through a shared vision and values. Transformational leaders empower and develop their followers, fostering innovation, creativity, and positive change within organizations. Servant leadership. Leadership is characterized by a focus on serving the needs of others and the community. Servant leaders prioritize the well-being and development of their followers, seeking to enhance their growth and success. Authentic leadership. Leadership is grounded in self-awareness, transparency, vulnerability, and integrity. Authentic leaders are genuine and true to themselves, inspiring trust and loyalty among their followers through their honesty, consistency, and credibility. Shared leadership. Leadership is distributed among team members who collectively contribute to decision-making and goal achievement. Shared leaders leverage the diverse skills and perspectives of team members, fostering collaboration and innovation. The preceding definitions represent various frameworks and perspectives on leadership, each offering valuable insights into the nature and practice of effective leadership. It's important to identify and recognize that leadership is a dynamic and ever-evolving concept, influenced by cultural, organizational, and contextual factors. Determining your unique leadership style and practicing a combination of any of the 8 preceding leadership definitions has the potential to further assist you in identifying your leadership purpose, answering your why. Our identity forms the core of who we are as individuals. It encompasses our beliefs, values, experiences, and roles in society. Our leadership identity plays its role in shaping our lives, relationships, and our sense of belonging. Understanding our leadership identity is important because it allows us as leaders to shape our values and our beliefs and transform all of that into tangible behavior. A leader's identity also acts as a guide and helps us determine what is right and what is not. It is also important to note that your leadership identity not just shapes your behavior, but also determines your interpersonal connections. It influences your relationship with money, people, failure, and success. It also helps shape your responses and determines how you handle difficult situations, and character still matters. The late, great John Wooden had the quintessential quote on character: "Be more concerned with your character than your reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are." If you are trustworthy, honest, and relied upon, you will become a leader that everyone places their trust in. If a leader attempts to be manipulative and controlling, that leader will inevitably create a negative identity known throughout the organization. To strengthen our leadership identity, we need to lead by example. How leaders act and interact with others sets the mood for the entire organization. When leaders are harsh, non-friendly, standoffish, and dismissive, they enhance and breed the same characteristics in the workplace. No one wants to work in an unhealthy environment like that. You can have the greatest of plans on paper or in a computer program. However, you will be unable to do anything substantial until you know yourself and connect with the people that you lead. Your leadership identity sets a clear path for yourself and for others to see and emulate in your organization. Your leadership identity helps you make better decisions, prevent failures, and experience greater productivity. Simply because as a leader, you make the decision daily to be the best version of yourself. As we come to our conclusion of this session, identifying your leadership identity through purpose, answering your why is a transformative journey that requires self-reflection, exploration, and authenticity. By aligning our values, passions, and strengths with our leadership role, we can become a more impactful and fulfilled leader. Embracing your unique identity, telling your story, and inspiring others to join you creates positive change in our homes, in our communities, in our places of work that ultimately makes a difference in the world. There is a poem that summarizes the theme of this session for us as leaders. The poem simply says, "Your life is writing a story, a chapter each day by the deeds that you do, by the words that you say." People will read what your life writes, whether faithless or true, and what becomes your life story is really up to you. What this further means is that we ought to make our leadership story a New York Times bestseller that people want to read over and over again because you have become an influential and inspirational leader that people want to follow. This is all due to the fact that you have identified your leadership purpose, answering your why. Understanding your leadership purpose, answering your why.